Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a quick what sold video. I've been wanting to do one of these videos for some time now and I did decent this weekend in my sales, and so I wanted to just post a quick video of what sold. I feel like it is really beneficial as resellers to watch these videos, because when you see what other sellers are selling, then you see the trends and you see what people are purchasing. So I wanted to just do a quick video on what I sold. I think I sold a total of 12 items, one of which was a bundle of 2. And that was my first sale. So I've left this area open. I'm going to pop up the photo of the item that sold, and you can kind of see my photos and see what price that it sold at. And then at the very end, I'm going to kind of go over the prices, or the numbers, you know, what Poshmark took and things like that. So the very first item that I sold is a bundle, as you can see here. And it's actually really cool. This is a girl that has been following me on YouTube, and I think her name is Megan. So hi Megan, thanks for watching. Yeah, just wanted to make sure. And she has purchased a couple of my items that she has seen on YouTube when I do these haul videos. She has purchased some items, and so she had seen this haul of these items, and she had reached out to me and said, hey, you know, when are you going to post these 2 items, because I'm interested in purchasing them. So at that point I had planned on posting anyway, but I went ahead and posted the 2 items that she was wanting to purchase, and she purchased both of them. So thank you so much for your purchase. It did go out yesterday in the mail. So anyway, the first one is, they're both kind of a cream, ivory, or white colors. So the first one is this, this is from Urban Outfitters, Silence and Noise. It's a fake wrap keyhole tie blouse, excuse me. So it's very sheer, really beautiful, and it sold, she purchased it in a bundle, so it's a little cheaper than what it says, but I had it listed for $35. And then I also had this Free People, and this was a dress. She said she was going to use it as a cover-up. I think it'd be a perfect cover-up for a bathing suit. But it's the Free People ivory laser cut dress. So has some lace detail on the back, and it has this laser cut at the waist. And so both of those sold. And let's see, the bundle was priced at, oh gosh, let's see, it was priced at $60, and I gave her, or I priced it at $60. It was originally $70. So I gave her $10 off, and I did free shipping for her since she was a return visitor. And so my net earnings was $41.51. Keep in mind, when I say my net earnings, that's after the Poshmark fees, but that's not subtracting my cost of goods. So just full disclosure on that. That's not the amount I took home. That's the amount I made off of the sale. So just wanted to explain that. Okay, so my next sale was this Anthro Diletta top, and I've had this for quite a while. Let me look and see. Oh, it doesn't say. I want to say I've had this since at least October, I think. But this sold for $17. I think I had just price dropped it. And so, yeah, I did. So I had just price dropped it by a couple of dollars, and someone bought it. So, let's see, it was listed for $17. So she paid $17 for it. After the Poshmark fee, I made $13.60 on this item. Okay, so the next item were these Altered State shorts, and these were so cute. I'm really honestly surprised that they didn't sell quickly, but they are smaller size. They're a size 27 or a 5, and so they didn't sell as quickly as I had expected, but they're super cute. Altered State Distress Destroyed jeans, just kind of shorty shorts. They're size 27, like I said. I had just recently price dropped these as well, which is why they sold. And so they paid $11, and after the fees I made $8.05 on that item. Alright, so next is some sunglasses, and those of you that have seen my videos, you probably saw me get this in one of my latest ThredUp fun boxes. So really cute. They were new without tag. They still had the sticker on the front of the lenses. Rachel Zoe Los Angeles cashed in sunglasses. So they were listed for $16, and I had quite a few people that had liked the item. So I went ahead and did a price drop, and so it took, oh, I don't know how much it took off of the price. I think I did it for $14, and then I offered a discounted shipping, so this person accepted, and so I made $11.30 off of that sale, which was really good because my cost per good when I do the ThredUp boxes are usually about $2. So there's that. Okay, so next was a Torrid It's a raglan sleeve dress. This is a gray dress. I've actually had this for quite a while as well. And so I did offer to likers. So those of you that are new to Poshmark, when you get so many likes, it just means people are really interested in that item and they maybe want to purchase it, and they're looking for you to maybe price drop it or send them an offer. And so what I do is when I have so many likers, this dress had, let me see if I can quickly pull it up how many likes this had. 22 likes. Like I said, I had this since November, so I sent out a price drop, and it was originally $16, so I probably did it for $14, and I did a shipping discount, so this person accepted. So my take-home net earnings is $11.30 on that. So that was a good sale. Next is a bag. This is a Lulu by Lulu Genis, I think is how you say it. It's the tote umbrella dog print. And this one actually, I got so much interest on this item, but it just wasn't selling for some reason. Yeah, I had 28 people interested in this item and had quite a few people asking questions about it. But it was in like new condition. I found it at a secondhand store, and I had it priced at $16. Someone paid the full $16. I didn't do an offer to likers. They just bought it outright. So my net earnings on this one was $12.80. So I didn't have a huge selling weekend. This is probably kind of a typical weekend. I'm sorry, January and February are going to be slow months. Those of you that work retail in the past or they work retail now, you know that those months are kind of slow because right after Christmas, people just aren't purchasing stuff. So this wasn't a huge weekend. I mean, I think 12 items is pretty decent for 3 days. So, alrighty, so next is this Nike Golf Tour Performance Dry Fit Neon Skirt. I've had this for a little bit, and once again, I got quite a few people interested in this skirt. I've had it since October, and so I did send out an offer to likers. So it was originally priced for $15, so I must have dropped it down to about $13, and someone accepted. So my take home net earnings on this was $10.50. I did offer a shipping discount, as you can see. Alright, next is this cute hat. So I actually found this new with tags, just thrifting, and I had it listed for $10. Someone purchased it, and so I made $7.05 off of that purchase. So I've noticed quite a lot of spring type things are being sold. I mean, this is a hat for like vacation. There's the skirt, dress, shorts. So to me, that's telling me that people are looking for spring and summer items already, or vacation items. So just be on the lookout for that type of stuff when you're sourcing. Okay, so next is this Lulu Mari dress. Now, I don't know a lot about this brand, but I have noticed other resellers purchase this. And so I purchased this back in September, and it was a beautiful dress. As you can see, it has so many pretty ruffles and layers, but it did have a flaw. There was just some area, I'm trying to find it, and I'll post it up for you, where just the trim on some of the layers was kind of coming off, but because of the type of dress, you couldn't tell. So I went ahead and listed it. I sold it for $12. It sold for $12, like I said. Moving on, next is the London Fog Navy Satchel Structured Bag, and I actually had talked about this in one of my other videos that I had found it out thrifting, and I thought it was beautiful. It was in excellent condition. I don't think it had ever been used. So it did sell. It sold for $22. I had recently price dropped it, so someone bought it. So they paid, let's see, they paid $22, so minus the Poshmark fees, I took home $17.60. Anytime I see bags that are in perfect condition like that, I almost always pick up, even if it's not a super name brand. London Fog is a good company, don't get me wrong, but it's not a Michael Kors or something like that. But I do really well selling bags, so, and I think they're just so fun to sell. I mean, I love bags. I love keeping bags. I love buying bags, and I love selling them. So definitely be on the lookout for bags. Bags do well for me. Okay, so last but not least is probably my favorite sale because I did make a good profit on it, but it also sold really quickly, which I love to see. So this is my Lily Pulitzer open cardigan that I actually just recently had in my haul video, in the latest video, and I listed it so I guess 2 days ago, I listed it at night and it sold the next day. So sold really quickly. They didn't even offer me a lower price. I did offer to likers a lower price and no one had accepted. So yeah, this lady came up, decided she liked it. She paid $65 for it. After the Poshmark fees, I made $52. And my take home on that was pretty decent because my cost per good was very low on that item. So I was really excited when I did find that because Lily Pulitzer does really, really well. Usually her items are really bright. I mean, this was a bright cardigan. It is a, you know, bright pink, gorgeous. But typically her stuff, her dresses and things like that are extremely bright patterned dresses. So you can spot them in the thrift store pretty easily. I've only found her items twice. I had found a nautical dress that was navy, and honestly it was very plain compared to most of her stuff. It did have a really pretty nautical theme, but it was very, very subtle. It wasn't really bright like her stuff. And so anyway, I was really happy when I found this. Apparently this is a one of her classic cardigans. It's called the Amelie. So anyway, that did really well for me, so I would definitely pick that up again. So just be on the lookout for Lily Pulitzer. So as I'm going through and kind of looking at the items that sold, most of this stuff is springtime items. You know, there are a couple of long sleeve, but the Anthro Diletta short sleeve altered state shorts obviously are for the summer. Sunglasses, the Torrid dress is for the summer. The Nike skirt, I mean, you can wear that anytime. It's workout gear, but it's still shorts. Or a skirt, I'm sorry. And then of course we have the Charming Charlie floppy hat. That's perfect for a vacation or for the summer. Lulu Mari dress. So what I'm seeing is I'm seeing people are already purchasing for the spring, and that tells me that I need to be sourcing for the spring. So sweaters and things like that, I need to kind of hold off on purchasing unless I get them at a great deal, and then maybe just store them until the fall. But I am seeing that people are kind of trending towards purchasing spring and summer type things. So you need to be on the lookout for dresses, things that people can wear for Easter. You definitely want to be looking for. I've got a few dresses that I'm going to list here soon that are perfect for Easter. As I've mentioned in other videos, the color coral is extremely in right now and on trend. So if you are out thrifting and you see something coral, even if it's not a name brand, if it is in good condition, I would probably go ahead and pick that up because I've gotten a lot of interest in my items that are coral, and I have sold quite a few things that are coral. I had a dress sell pretty quickly that was coral. I want to say I posted it and it sold within maybe 2 days. So be on the lookout for those colors. High-waisted jeans with the big flare at the bottom. Think the 70s. Those are really popular right now too. So be on the lookout for those. Watch videos. There are a couple of videos on there. I think Little Black Hanger, she's the girl that I follow. She's amazing. I think she did a trends video, and if you are interested in, if you are reselling or interested in reselling, I would very much encourage you to watch that video so that you do know what is on trend, because you're not going to be successful if you don't know what brands to look for and what trends to look for. And just because something is not a name brand but it's on trend, it will still do well for you. I have learned that in the past, and so like I said, coral, definitely pick up. Pretty dresses for the spring and the summer, pick those up. Hats are overlooked a lot in the thrift store. So I have a couple of hats that are in my closet now that are new with tag that I've gotten a lot of interest. So just be on the lookout for those. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to go over my totals really quickly. Overall, I mean, you've seen on the screen, and I have said, you know, what I took home, the took home pay was, but I wanted to kind of just hone in on the actual amounts. Okay, so for Friday, my total before the Poshmark fees was $77, and my total after the Poshmark fees was $55.11. So Poshmark does take 20% of what you are selling. So just be cautious of what your price is, and don't lower your price to the point where you're losing money. So just keep that in mind, your cost per good and the Poshmark fee. Saturday, my total before Poshmark fees was $59. My take home after the Poshmark fees was $43.45. And then lastly, Sunday was my biggest day. I sold $124 worth of items, and my total after Poshmark fees was $96.20. So in the grand total, I made $258 before the Poshmark fee. After the Poshmark fee, I took home $194.76. So like I said, it wasn't a huge weekend, but it wasn't a bad weekend. I mean, I think 12 items for 3 days is pretty reasonable. I mean, that's 4 items a day that I had sold. I wasn't extremely active on the app. I was on there sharing a little bit. I was sharing to some different parties, and I was obviously lowering the prices of some things, and that's why they did sell. So don't let your items sit. If you've had items in there for months, you need to go in there and price drop it. And honestly, just price dropping it $1 or $2 alerts your likers of that particular item that you have dropped it. And it doesn't specifically say has dropped it by $1. It just says that they've price drop the item. So make sure you're going in there and doing that on items that you've had for quite a while, just to get your inventory moving. It worked for me. It can work for you. So that pretty much wraps up the video. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please comment below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new here. Don't forget to hit the bell as well, because that notifies you when I upload a new video. And I do plan on doing a 4-part series coming up of just different videos on how I photograph items, how I ship items, how I go through and inspect all of my items and get them prepared to be sold, and also shipping. Because as a reseller, before I got started into reselling, I was scared to death to ship an item. I had never once sold anything online. And so that was kind of a big gray area for me. I watched as many videos as I could, but for the most part, it was kind of a trial and error type situation. So if that series sounds like something you're interested in, then make sure you're subscribed to my channel. That'll probably be one of the next few videos that I start out with, maybe the first video of inspection and steaming my items before I list them. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.